Sarah, the history of this building is so very rich. What does it mean to the art community to call Lowe Mill home?
Yeah, there is a lot of history to this facility with it being, a 1901 textile mill and all the things that have happened here. I mean, some of the stories I don't even know, but, all the shoes that were made, all the textiles that were created, just all the workers that have been through here. There's so much history to it. And the fact that the artist and our crew here at the mill can come in and kind of build on that history and make it into something else. It doesn't just stop with it being a textile mill. It's like continuing force. It's growing. It's still has history, and we're still making that history today.
Sarah, there's 144 working studios in this historic building. How does this all come together? How does it work? How do you make this work?
That is a really good question. It takes a lot of work. When I actually started the mill, which was about a little over a year ago, we actually had 127. So in a little under a year, we've expanded to 144, which shows how much work we are constantly doing in this place.
With a small staff at that.
With a very small staff and some great volunteers, we're able to make this place a success.
Okay.
But the studios, what a lot of people are confused about is they want to compare the mill to like a shopping center or a mall. We are not like that at all. Every studio is its own separate entity. So every artist, every maker, and every independent business, this is their space where they can either use it as a storefront, for example, like Piper and Leaf, they have the storefront up there. Some artists use this space for a place strictly to create, and they don't sell anything out of it. So every space is unique. Every space is its own individual thing.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're not like a mall at all. It's because everything here is original and everything is created locally, and nothing is mass produced, and we don't allow that at the mill. Everything is completely unique here at our facility. And since each studio and each artist is its own separate entity, whether or not they are open depends on their own hours. So the mill has a public hours where we are open to the public, but whether or not the artist space is going to be open depends on the artists themselves. And we practice an open door policy. So if you come to the mill and you see a door open, you can walk right in. You can meet the artist, you can watch them work, you can take classes, you can buy art. So a lot of people get intimidated coming to the mill. It is a little overwhelming. There's a lot to see and a lot to do. And it can be intimidating, especially if it's your first time, but we always encourage people to go in and explore, like, maybe don't touch the artwork, but, go in and, like, get your hands dirty, take a class, meet the artist, learn a little bit more about, things that you're interested in or things that you never knew about.
And learn about art.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Learn about art. You actually get to experience that. That's what we try to do here at the mill, is that we work to make arts and entertainment and culture accessible to everyone, no matter their race, their gender, their class.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It's free and it's open to the public to come and experience that.
That's wonderful. And you welcome dogs.
We do. We are absolutely pet friendly. Like, even dogs. We've had cats. We've had snakes, parrots.
Okay.
Yes. Any well behaved leash on a pet is welcome at our facility.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Sarah, who are your customers and what draws the community to this amazing and innovative place?
Well, we have a wide range of opportunities here, from hundreds of events that we offer throughout the year to, all 144 studios, to dining experiences and even drinking experiences with the bourbon distillery. So we also draw in a very, very diverse crowd of people. And that's why we try to offer so many things throughout the year, so that way everyone feels welcome. They can find something that they are attracted to and that they want to be a part of. So we have kids festivals and we have family-friendly entertainment for them. We have, such as like our Concert on the Dock or Good Day Kids Fest, things like that. Then we have artist receptions or art after hours, and that's, that's a really wide range of people that come through now that I think about it. I mean, we have a younger crowd that comes through to the older crowd that comes through to actually purchase the artwork. And so, I mean, it's a good mix. It's hard to describe our customer, or what I refer to as our patrons, because we don't really, as the mill, we're not really selling anything. Except the fun and the enjoyment of being at the facility. But
So we refer to them as patrons.
Right,
I like that.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's just it's a very, very fun, strange at times, diverse mix of people that come to our facility.
Okay. Sarah, talk about the process for our artists to become a part of Lowe Mill.
Okay, so what happens is if an artist is interested in becoming a part of Lowe Mill, they have to submit an application. Once they submit an application, it goes through a jury process.
Okay.
And so there's several people on the jury. Some of them aren't even located within the state. And if they are juried in, then they are put on a wait list. And what that means is our facility tends to stay at 100% capacity. So a lot of studios are not available immediately. And each artist or maker has their own needs as far as what they need in their space, like water, windows, no windows, whatever they need. So they're put on that wait list, and once a studio becomes available that works with what they're trying to do, then they are put into that space. And so the wait list is it can vary. It can range from 2 weeks on the wait list to 4 weeks to 4 months. It just depends. And we like to call it Studio Tetris because the studios are constantly changing. So you can come to the mill one week and it's, there's an artist in this space. You come back the next week and they're all over the place. I mean, it's constantly rotating, constantly changing.
Sarah, what would you say to encourage other cities to reuse some of the old buildings in their communities to enhance it?
Well, I think that it's important to kind of keep the history within every community. So if something is unique to that community, you should work on keeping it there. Just like the mill, if it was torn down, what would be put here? But instead we have this historic facility that we've kind of recreated into its own space. So as far as, refurbishing and renovating and recreating a historical building in other communities, I think it's important to do that instead of just like coming in, tearing it down and starting something new. You're keeping the history there, you're keeping the community, something within the community, keeping that uniqueness within the community, keeping that aspect that makes it different from other communities.
Yes,
because you
yes.
come to other, like some cities are starting to look the same because they're just bringing in these sort of developments, and every city's just kind of like
a cookie cutter.
right, it's a
Yeah,
cookie cutter. It's just
yeah.
laid out, and so everybody kind of follows that same model. And so to just keep things that make the city, keep their community different from other communities, I think that's important, and maintaining that history.
And there's so much going on in this area now that it's, this fits right in.
It does, and it's exciting to see it because the mill's been here we're going on 11 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so it's nice to see other developments happening in this neighborhood. I know downtown has been, which is very important. That needs to be on the map as far as development and growth and whatnot. And it's nice to see that it's expanding further
Exactly.
down. We are part of
Exactly.
downtown.
Yes.
And it's good that people are getting excited about this area. Like with Campus 805 across, and here it's finally starting to become the arts and entertainment district that we've been
yes.
we've been fighting for a
Yes.
really long time. So
So it's great that it's here.
it is.
Well, we're glad that you're here as well.
Thanks.